You are listening to the Hello Sport podcast.
Yeah, what's Saltburn?
It's like everyone's fucking talking about it.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about it before. What is it?
It's a movie.
It's a
one of these,
movie?
like,
Oh, good. It's not a show I've got to get fucking stuck
nah,
into.
it's one of these new Hollywood movies of like, oh, like rich people are bad and they're, you know, all this shit. Like
was
this
it written by
powerful rich
Dave?
family. But it's all bullshit because it's made by rich people. Anyway, welcome back.
There you go,
You
Dave.
could, well, listen,
Dave's welcoming us back there. That was nice.
listen. You could argue that that's actually not the point of the movie.
Well, I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
You haven't
Oh,
seen it?
my God.
Oh my god!
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's not
So what's it, Saltburn?
Saltburn.
You go to the cinema.
It's you haven't missed a beat, have you, mate?
Nah.
Nah.
I've
You
been
come
rare to
back.
get
You come back,
into it.
and it's the same old bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
there's-
old.
yeah.
Rich people, fucking families, shit, whatever. Oh, no, I haven't seen a single thing of it.
So when we were talking about elements of it before, you were just nodding along.
Well, I've read a lot about it and I've heard about it.
Right.
Yeah. There you go.
I watched the trailer.
There you go.
Yeah.
I went
Those
to the
bits
movie-
aren't in the trailers. In the trailer, let me tell you.
I took Evie Rose to the movies the other day and we left after 50 minutes because she fucking hated it so much.
What'd you say?
Wish. Some Disney movie, which was lame as fuck, in fairness to my daughter. It was shit. But I was like, fuck, we're already here.
And she hated it and left.
To the point where she was like making a scene. I was like, I don't want to be in here. This is uncomfortable. Sometimes she gets scared, right? Because they're very fucking loud. There's a bit of that. But she was like, but the movie was shit. So I was like, I get it. This is no Toy Story we're dealing with here.
But she was saying, "This is shit. I want to leave."
She was like, I don't like this movie. Let's go. And I had to abide.
Sure.
How much do you reckon it cost me? You mean you're a cinema goer, but like for a fucking baby and an adult to go to Wish,
What'd you buy?
just seats.
You didn't get popcorn or anything?
Oh yeah, you got popcorn,
Are you talking about the whole package?
the whole package. So tickets, popcorn, 2 waters, and a couple lollies.
$80.
I think it was like 100 and something.
Probably like $10 a water. Popcorn's probably fucking, I don't know, $15 or something. You went to fucking Event Cinemas at Bondi Junction, the most expensive place probably in the country. That wouldn't have helped your chances.
No, well, listen, it didn't help. And then we left to walk straight out of there.
Yeah. Well, money well spent, mate.
Yep.
Money well spent.
Yeah, money well spent. I haven't been to see a good movie for fucking ages, but who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? Saltburn. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? What is it? Some new fucking Eyes Wide Shut thriller where
No, I
fucking
tell you what it was. It was a pause movie. You made it.
pause.
You made Eddie Simpson had to hit the pause button a couple of times.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it on? Is it at the cinemas or is this a?
Nah, it's just on. I was on Prime. We watched it on Prime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not an ad, but
No, not
you
that.
had to pause for a while, did you?
Oh fuck yeah. Oh yeah, multiple pauses. For me.
Why?
Because there were like bits where I was like, "This is too much for my soul."
Yeah, right.
Too much for my soul.
How about this? How about
You know of my
No, I get it.
condition.
You've got an affliction, and you know I've got afflictions of my own. We all have afflictions.
We have afflictions. We have conditions. We have
conditions
diseases.
and afflictions. I for those you don't know, because obviously we're breaking the fourth wall, which we're big fourth wall guys, but we'll break it today. King Dribbler Johnny Gates sitting on the couch. I just love how quickly he's made himself comfortable here. Shoes off.
Yeah, he's
Shoes
got the
off.
shoes off.
Shoes off,
He
laying
has
down,
he has a condition. He sweats like, what is it? Hydromatosis or something?
Hyperhidrosis.
Hyperhidrosis.
Yeah, you should. And him,
He doesn't leave the house without his own towel. put it
him
that
at the
way.
cricket. He was a wet little boy.
Listen, in fairness to hydromatosis over there, it's sweaty work up there.
It's sweaty work. It's hot and sweaty work up there, but it was, and that's obviously where it's unfortunate, right? Because it's hot and sweaty work for the best of us out there. But if you're a hydromatosis operator, you'd be drier if you were in the water.
Yeah.
Wrap your head around that.
Marinating that, he would have been better off having a shower.
Just walking around in a shower.
Yeah. Same effect. Obviously, you could argue it would have been better because he would have been cleaner instead of like
This
drowning in
dirty,
his own
sweaty
sweat.
mess, yeah.
Your leader's lost.
Well, you
in
brush
that.
past him, you need to fucking dry yourself off, you know.
Wouldn't take him long to fucking cut for a fire, would it? Just go to the cricket for half
Just
a day and job done.
Go to the cricket. I mean, he's sweating on the couch. It's not that cold in there. Yeah, it is hot in there. Yeah, no, it is. It is hot in there. Don't you go fucking hydromadosing our couches, bro.
Yeah, keep your hydromadoses to yourself. Lay on the floor if you have to.
Yeah, your bag's packed, your boots tied tight, buddy. You're off again.
Pack nothing.
Pack nothing.
Pack nothing, done nothing. Yesterday was supposed to be like admin day. I was so fucking hungover yesterday. Don't know why. I often don't get that hungover. Like, I'll get floppy, obviously. I'll lean into my lack of energy and I'll happily, gladly even stay in bed. But yesterday was like headache galore. Just fucked me up.
Kid was in trouble.
Don't know why.
Well, you
Don't know
obviously
why.
drank.
Drank a lot. But like,
Well, there you
but
go.
no, but not more. Actually, not more than
Maybe you're just growing up, dude.
maybe.
You're very tonal today as well. Look, you got a lot of browns and like honeycomby browns and a little bit of lighter brown. You're like a fucking...
Tonal.
You're as tonal as it gets, dude.
Tonal today. Tonal day today, punters and dribblers.
You are as tonal as it gets. I'm just starting to drink it in. And my shirt's even a little tonal. But more
I am.
your tonal.
Kids tonal. But yeah, off tomorrow. Very excited. Very pumped.
Yep. Are you doing any podcasts while you're over there or are you doing no podcasts?
I think the idea was to do 2.
It's in the Mondays.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Sweet. So you're going to have to pack your little travel kit.
I'm going to pack me a little kit. Yeah.
And I'm glad
Got my laptop back.
I don't miss not having to use that thing. Even though I only used it once, I think, over the fucking... I fucking hate using that thing.
Well, it doesn't
work. No.
Couple of problems. Again, behind... Is this a fourth wall thing too?
I don't know, man.
I don't even know what the fourth wall means.
Yeah, it's a
Maybe this is
movie
the third wall. Behind the third wall, punters and dribblers, is these. We've got these travel kits. When we travel, and because we don't stop working, we work too hard. Obviously, just like an unquenchable thirst for work. Punters and dribblers.
Yep.
Can't stop, won't stop. We take these travel kits away with us. Now, you would expect in the year 2024, year of our fucking Lord and Saviour, St. Peter Volandis, that the travel kit would just be plug and play.
Here you go. Bang. Here's fucking
Or
beautiful.
plug and yarn, if you want to use a podcast reference. Now, we, in an effort to be as professional as possible, have fucking rigid-edge cameras. We've got lights that plug into the top of them. Guess how long the light lasts, fully charged? Have a guess. Answer, about 25 minutes. Not cutting it. How long do you reckon the camera lasts filming me? Probably 45 minutes before it'll just
If that, dude, if
maybe
that.
30 minutes before it goes, you know what, I've had enough.
Camera
See you
just
later.
shuts off.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon the mics that we got when we plug them in, do you reckon they work? Or do you reckon that the system we use online just goes, you know what? I'm going to recognize every single mic except that one.
Except the one you're using.
Oh, you know how it's popping up and it says H5 on the screen? See how you can select it as an option for a microphone? Yeah, wait, go ahead and select that idea and then watch it not register.
No, it's not going to register.
It's not going to register. So just why don't you just flick back to your headphones?
Turn your camera off. Well, it'll turn itself off because it's out of battery. Flick over to the fucking camera that's built into your Mac and whack some AirPods in and just go fuck yourself.
You know what I might do?
Just take your laptop.
Just take my laptop and my headphones and then let's just probably do that. Why? Because it's what we're going to do
It's
after
what we're
30
gonna
minutes
do.
anyway.
You may as
and
well.
it takes us 30 minutes to set up. So by the time we start, it's fucked anyway. Now, that's not a toddler problem, although you could argue it may be.
You could argue it is.
It's more just a
Toddler
let's
problem.
get better technology.
Toddler.
/toddler. In fact, I will just do that. I'm just going to take my fucking headphones and my computer.
Just do that.
Because it doesn't work, Tom. So what's the point?
And I mean, it's like fucking who cares? You know, it's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Now, if it were in Australia, I think it's better to do it because you can like afford to fucking lug a travel kit with you to Evoke or wherever the fuck you're going.
They're not light.
No, but to take it overseas, it's a bit of a ball ache.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah, good.
In fact, I was happy to take it, but having sanded it out,
Yeah, fuck
having
that.
nutted this thing out, Tom,
No, waste of time.
I think we make the executive decision to put a pin in it.
Yeah.
But you will hear my dulcet tones overseas, punters and dribblers know that. My dulcet
tones they are. But listen, new year, new us, new dreams, new goals, excitement. Everything's just fucking, everyone's back at work essentially today. Unless you're a high-powered like radio person, I haven't heard them. They're all still on holidays.
Why? They wouldn't be back yet.
I mean, I don't know.
Second week in Jan, no way.
I feel like that's when everyone goes back to work.
Nah, King Kyle wouldn't, no way.
No, of course not. He's probably the only one I think he can get away with it. But
he'd be having 6 of the best of.
This is when, everyone essentially is back at work. Your city types.
City types essentially back this week. There was some city types back last week. There was city types back after Christmas.
I know.
27th sort of stuff.
Sicko shit.
Real sicko stuff. Have a long, hard look at yourself in the mirror. Now, I understand that you could say, well, there's nothing to do and I want to take a fucking holiday later in the year, so I'm just gonna pretend like I'm working and not do much. Yeah, I get that. But you still have that on your mind, on your body, on your soul during that period that you've got to pretend to be at work.
It goes quick, the period, the horizontal season. I mean, it's still technically horizontal season now.
It's not over yet.
No, but the silly, like that Christmas, New Year's season.
Oh, it's gone.
That goes quick. It just goes.
Do you hear that?
Fucked up. Changing?
I tell you what would be fucked, and my sister was telling me about this, and this is more of a nod, an acknowledgement to our Northern Hemisphere brethren. Imagine having the silly season for Christmas and then going into like cold January, fuck all going on, sun setting at 3:30 in the afternoon, bullshit. Like, that would be depressing as fuck.
Yeah, I know. Is it not that sort of like their Christmas and shit for them isn't as, it's like it's big obviously, but the whole hullabaloo around it is a little bit more like, it's not as grand maybe it is in the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, but like it's festive as fuck. There's there's a white Christmas. There's fucking.
That's what I mean, though, right? But it's already cold and shit going in. So you're like, well, this is just what this is. They've just had their summer, so it's like there's a part of me that's like, I wouldn't mind experiencing that. Obviously, I like summer in Australia, right? This is where I want to be.
I like having it all at the same time.
Yeah, I think it's great.
I like having festive season, silly season, horizontal season, summer season in the same
stacked
time.
on top of each other.
Yeah.
Like one of the great orgies of seasons we've ever seen.
Yeah. It's a bukkake of seasons.
A seasonal orgy. I get it.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, maybe I'll have a little sucker fucking horizontal season. Maybe I'll have a little lick of fucking silly season.
Couple of fingers into bloody...
Maybe I'll put some couple of fingers into fucking festive season.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
No, I get that.
Like that.
Yeah, no, you're into that sort of stuff, and so am I. I think most people are. But then, you roll around to... I do actually find the idea of having a summer break middle of the year, even though that's when people go to Europe, but like, in America and shit, it does feel weird.
Yeah, but we can do that here. In fact, a lot of people do that. A lot of people fuck off overseas.
No, I understand that. What I mean is that having like your hometown summer being like middle of the year, that's when they're like their big break is.
You'd prefer that?
No, I wouldn't prefer that.
No.
Fuck.
I was going to say because it's sounding very un-Australian if
no,
that's what you are saying.
No.
Given the fact that we just wrapped the bukkake we've been having.
You're absolutely right. No, don't worry. I mean, I'm here covered in festive load, dude. Don't worry about that. Absolutely drowning in it.
Yeah. And loving it.
Loving it.
Wiping it in, sort of
thing.
You're
going to... Okay. So you're going to... Yeah. You're going to Mexico tomorrow.
Going to Hawaii. En route to Mexico.
So, yeah, right. So you're going to Mexico, though.
Yeah, going to Mexico.
Because, I mean, like...
Hawaii, LA, Mexico.
But all in, like, one day sort of thing? Or like
a couple of days, then 12 days.
Couple of days in LA. To do what?
We've got some friends over there.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's fair.
New York. Probably not. It's too far, bro. It's a long way over there.
I imagine you aren't packing fucking...
But then, exactly.
Summer clothes.
Your wardrobe changes completely. You got to take fucking heavy jackets. You got to take pants. Now you're talking 2 bags. You're talking 2 bags now. That's what I did last time I went. 2 bags. You're getting fucking... It's $40 per extra bag to fly on fucking any airline over there. It's a joke. You got to carry them around. It's just admin. Admin through the arse. Probably not, John. Probably not. I appreciate you pushing, but unlikely. Highly unlikely.
LA.
I'm just gonna lay. I'll be laying
the whole time.
I'll be laying the whole time pounding books.
Pounding books.
Books and podcasts. I know that you give me these weird looks and think that I don't read at this time of year, but
No. This is the only time of year that you do read, is what you said. I was just more.
I don't.
Sometimes I find that people like to make reading an identity, or let you. I'm not saying that's what you do because you don't read, but you know when people are like, just to like try, they want to let you know that they're reading. It's like relax,
readers
dude.
are like vegans. Readers and vegans, same thing.
I think there's two. There's people who just read and just shut up about it, and they just read because they read. But then there's people who are like, dude.
Yeah, but there'd
It's
be
almost
vegans
like the
out
people-
there that just vegan without vegan.
Sure, I think it's almost, and the same people are like when they want to start exercise, go to the gym. That's what the sort of shit you and I do, where we're like, oh, we're getting fit, we're getting this. Like, we'll tell people about it.
Yes.
You fucking want cunts.
We're in the content game.
Yeah, no, of course.
So we tell everyone.
We tell everyone everything.
Bit different.
No, it is. It's very different. But people who are like, dude, I'm just going to read so many books this year. That's my goal is just to read like fucking 50,000.
If you are telling me that your goal this year is to read 50 books, I reckon you'll read 48. I reckon you'll read 2 and leave 48 on the table.
Yeah.
Unread.
Yeah.
If you're the sort of bloke, or Sheila, quite frankly, throwing out like, this is how many I'm gonna read, you won't read jack shit. That's my prediction.
Fair. What books are you going to read, mate? You got any Eddy's book club fucking references?
Yeah, I'm going to fucking book club The Punter and the Dribbler.
How many do you think you can squeeze into 2 weeks? Steph read a book in a day yesterday. I was like,
Steph who?
My Steph. My wife.
Right.
Know
Well, I
her?
thought you might have meant Steph Allen, who's a noted reader, who I think fucking takes books to Pound Town. I wouldn't say that I'm a classically quick reader. I don't know where I'd fall on the words per minute scale, Tom. I've never tested myself. But I would imagine that I'm not quick, and I'm not quick because I don't read. You see what I'm saying here, punters, dribblers? I would expect that the more you read, the quicker you get. I'm certainly no skim reader. How many books am I going to get through? Don't know. I bought, so I got given for Christmas the new I Am Pilgrim book. Have you read I Am Pilgrim?
No.
Fucking great book. This is Eddy's book club. It's called Locust something.
Oh, this is called Pilgrim.
That's the original one. He's
sorry.
back. He's back with a new delight.
Okay, a new groove, a New York groove.
A new New York groove, yep. He's back.
So you're going to read I Am Pilgrim. What's it about?
I'm going to read the new one.
Okay, what's it about?
I don't know.
But is it like, is this like a series? Is this like fucking, Harry
Pilgrim-
Potter 1 and 2? Or is it
I Am
like,
Pilgrim was like this fucking terror. He was like, it was basically this guy who was a terrorist and he was trying to fucking like kill the world and shit. Great book.
kill the world?
It's called
Sounds like something a child would say.
it's called The Year of the Locust.
You're the yellow.
Did you read Year of the Locust?
That's what I'm reading. That's what I'm gonna read overseas.
So Year of the Locust you haven't read yet?
No, I haven't
What's
read.
the first one called?
I Am Pilgrim.
Oh my God, I thought you were saying the new
Fuck.
one's called I Am Pilgrim.
You're an idiot. Keep up. See, everyone else is getting it except you, you
mate, I'm not
fucking
following.
baby brain cunt.
Yeah, smooth brain.
Smooth brain.
Smooth brain. Yeah, cool, dude. Excited for you. That's fucking mad.
Thanks, bro. What are you gonna do? Just hold down the fort?
Just hold down the fort.
Fort Birmingham.
Fort
Reeks
Burns.
of heaps of Tiger Woods.
Well, no, because I'm going to be looking after the kids.
Oh, right.
Because Steph's
Are
back
you on
in at
kids
work.
du- are you
I'm
on
on
kids
kids
duty?
duty a lot of Jan, so I'm only partially back.
So you're well, it's like nice dad month.
Dad month, yeah, it's Dad month, the month of Dad, and then also there's some shit we're getting going for the start of Feb that I've got to
Yeah, we do.
wrap my fucking sack around,
Well, your smooth brain around.
my smooth brain. So that's sort of where I'll be.
We're also hiring.
We're also hiring. That was what we got to fucking.
Listen, if you haven't heard back from us,
It's been fucking Christmas and
ask
New Year's.
yourself why that would be.
Yeah.
Ask yourself why. Don't sit there refreshing your fucking little Gmail.
No, don't send follow-up emails.
In the
going,
first,
hey, did
in
you
the
fucking
around this in silly season and horizontal season,
Yeah.
it's just nothing's been read. Punters
No.
and dribblers,
Sorry, appreciate it, but like, that's also.
and also, we weren't intending on hiring at that time of year. D or Dave left. He's abandoning us. So it was.
It was just a quick. All right, let's find someone to replace Dave.
Yeah.
And we'll basically like. Now, sure, we could just literally walk into the car park in there and grab someone and we'd be covered. But we're looking to,
We're looking to elevate.
Yeah, we want to get better. So
We're looking to elevate.
we're making the
'Cause-
process a little bit more,
Yeah.
stringent.
Well, I think
Considered.
Well, I mean, are we taking a leaf out of like, Silicon Valley? We're going to have like 50 rounds, what I mean? You're going to come in and have one-on-one with all of us. You're going to do some little fucking finger yourself bloody...
Finger yourself?
Finger
yourself on camera.
No, some wank fest sort of like...
Wank on camera. Make yourself...
What are those, like, you got to do like these testing things where it's like, what type of personality are
like
you?
the Myers-Briggs and stuff.
I had to do a personality testing thing for Steph once
Did you fail?
Well, it's not like a pass-fail because I obviously have a personality. So it's not like, this guy doesn't have one. But
but like there'd be dead shit personalities they don't want.
No. Well, see what it is. It was. It wasn't like listen. Like I didn't come up with dead shit, but there's ones where it's like you're more likely to. I think the personality test was a way to help people in her line of work, like communicate effectively to certain people. So like you might have someone who's like, don't fucking be mean to me with feedback. And then there's someone who's a bit more like, I can cop criticism, or someone who's going to be a bit more assertive in moments, or a bit more creative, or a bit more of this, a bit more of that. So it was like just finding where I was. And basically I was a sick cunt as well. That's what it said.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we believe that?
No, it's seriously, it sort of came back.
It came back sick cunt.
Sick cunt. Yeah. Certified sick cunt.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We should probably get you to do one.
Yeah, we should.
Tonal.
It'll come back tonal. Yeah. That sounds probably about right for me.
Brownish.
Come back tonal. Probably worth reminding the punter and the dribbler that 2024 is the year of the punter and the dribbler.
Congratulations to all of you. It's our year.
So, well done. Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. And because it's the year of the punter and the dribbler, we have big dreams this year for all of us.
Yep.
We've got exciting news to share with you, not now, but there is news.
Yes.
But we have other exciting news as well. That will be dropping in Feb?
Yeah.
Febby?
Yeah.
I'd say late Feb.
Well, we'll drop it pre-dropping it, if that, you know what I mean? Like the announcement.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I reckon we just like, ta-da!
Yeah, look.
I think that would get tongues wagging.
The only problem is that the first one will be overseas. So? Well, it just won't look as like...
But it also could. It also could.
True.
In the way that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, I mean, we're obviously just
like... in the bath and shit.
Yeah, well, fuck. Yep. We're speaking in a lot of generalities here. People don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm getting them horny for it, Tom.
Yeah, just wetting them up.
I'm wetting them up for like early, like what? Yeah, late Feb.
I just reckon we can say one of them, and you won't say it, but like big news in the world of About Even.
Yep, big news.
Say that.
Big news.
You can say that.
Say that.
And then...
So, yeah, but that's only just scratching the surface.
That is just scratching the surface.
On what is going to be the biggest year of all time in the history of punting and in the history of dribbling.
Now, before we do get into a bit of sport, Eddie, given that it is in our title, punters and dribblers hats will be restocked. Well, not even restocked. What's left will be on sale. They won't be restocked for a while.
There's been... It's not the great time of year, but there's been a little bit of breakdown in communication between us and the warehouse, and like we're trying to get a final number on how many.
We got to know how many are left before,
and we don't know, and so we can't actually sell them because we don't know how many we have. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Punters and dribblers.
The last thing that we want to do, we've got a vague idea of how many we have.
So we cut it. We cut the sale last time because we were like, well, we just need to like.
Take stock here, quite literally, because there was fucking...
quite literally need to make stock because...
Well, because we bought them for, like, say, 6 months worth of stock and you sell it in 12 hours, you kind of go, okay, like, this is getting a little bit beyond what we thought it was going to be.
Exactly.
Here.
Also, there wasn't great early feedback around the number of hats in the boxes that didn't align with the number that we had. There was also boxes missing that we haven't even got confirmation to have arrived.
Yeah. Look,
that's why.
Your dads were sent into one of the great panic attacks of all time, given that 50 million hats were sold in 12 hours and we weren't sure where the hats had gotten to after being told they were there.
Exactly. We were told there was a number of hats there that then became quite evident may not have been the case.
Yeah. They are all there. They've all arrived, except for maybe one box. But that's all right.
Maybe one box.
That's like fucking negligible. But what we're saying is the sale had to be pulled down, which was a little bit bittersweet for you and I because we were
because
we were charging towards one of the great fucking sellouts of
one
all
of the
time.
like one of the great big O's. Was
Oh
on the
yeah,
road.
we were gonna fucking
and we were pulled up short.
It was
blue
like
balled Tom.
whip out the Verve and Woolies mud cake sort of territory.
I still count it.
No, I counted as well.
I count it as a big tick.
Yeah,
because it was trending that way.
but we had to pull it down for the safety of everyone getting their shit.
Correct.
But so they'll be back in Jan. We're just trying to work out, and then they won't be back for a little while because they'll go, and then it'll be maybe June-ish. We'll see how we go.
See it. We'll just have to see how we go.
Yeah.
There's no. We're not making any promises.
No, we're not. Punters and dribblers, we are brought to you by our good friends at Ned's, the one and only, the big dogs, the big mama jummers. That's it.
That's it, baby. You know the drill, punters.
You know the drill, punters and dribblers. If you're going to have a punt, obviously you're doing it responsibly, but you're doing it with our good friends at Ned's. Now, there are many good things about our dear friends Ned's, one of which is the profiles. Profiles tab, where obviously you've got myself, you've got Edward, Sebo's on there, Tobler's on there. You can create your own profiles. You can go and follow along other profiles of notable Australians. Matty John's on there, I believe.
I believe he's on there. He'd be worth a follow. Tobler, I don't know.
Tobler not worth a follow. Matty John's worth a follow.
If you follow Tobler, you're a bit of a weirdo.
Yeah.
No offense.
No, it's just like
It is what it is.
you're obviously a massive, like, you love the show and you're too involved in everything.
Yeah. Time to have it. Time to take a step back.
Yeah.
And take the photos of us down from your wall.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit much.
Well, just the photos of Tobler. You can get the photos of us up. But it'd just be weird if you were to follow him. But, like, by all means, do it. He's not going to offer up much in the way of winning bets.
He's the worst punter of all time.
Correct.
That we do know.
There's also obviously the chat group in there, which, you know, when rugby league season, which is just around the corner, it's just going to fire up so hot and horny. I can't wait. It's all ahead of us.
It is sort of around the corner, isn't it?
Oh,
Which
man, no, it
weird
is
to
around the
say.
corner. It is. There's a preseason comp that'll be coming up as well in February, I believe.
Oh, you're dead right.
And
You
then
remember
there's
the
the
one that Manly won last year?
Yeah,
Set
that's
the
it.
tone for our season?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
Where we got just as much money as the person who became minor premier. So, you know, you could argue from a financial perspective, they're equal in
They are
weighting.
equal in gravitas.
Correct.
Anyway,
That's Ned's.
that's Ned's. Shout out to him. We love him. Get around him if you are that way inclined. Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website. Bit of cricket, Ed. Dave Warner obviously now officially no more.
So is he only retired from tests
And one days.
and one days?
But T20s he'll keep
T20s
going.
will keep ripping. When he's obviously going to he's still playing Indian Premier League, and you'd imagine a bit.
Oh,
of
he's
a
going to
bash.
go, dude. I think he signed for like a Dubai IPL as well. Like he's for a Dubai Premier League. Like he will be going around there getting paid fuckloads of money to go and smack the shit out of
Big
the
bash as well.
Big bash. That'll be
You'd imagine.
good.
That would be good having him.
He'll be back. He'll be in this season.
Yep. And you would imagine doing full seasons for the foreseeable.
Well, he's 37. I don't know how many more you want.
Mate, like, what, for 6 weeks' work in your own country, just go swing the willow.
I'm with you.
But he's now on the scrap heap, so to speak.
Yep. I guess you could say that. He's just been
Like,
fucking,
you know what,
he's just been broken down for parts.
he's been broken down for parts. I mean, it's happened to all the greats.
It has.
You know what I mean? Ricky Ponting was fucking stripped down and sold off. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Piece by piece.
piece by piece. Now someone owns the muffler.
Yeah.
Someone owns the
Forearms.
chassis.
Yeah.
And it's just what happens, punters and dribblers. When you get to a certain age, you become unwanted.
The athlete's life cycle.
That's exactly right. You get broken down for parts and you get fucked off. And
Yeah.
then your mind gets stripped of information
For the rest of your life.
for the rest of your life until that too deteriorates to a point where
You become a joke or
you're
a
shoved
meme.
in a home and people you met 2 days ago wipe your ass and you've forgotten about.
Well, yeah, no one wants your parts then.
No.
You're basically en route to the grave or the
crematorium.
The crematorium.
That's right. The final stage of life,
Yeah.
I think it's
well,
referred
you know
to
what
as.
that is? That's when you're melted down for parts. It's basically you're melted down and just like you're recycled. Because you just go
Well-
back into the fucking
Yeah. You go back into, well,
back into the bloody light. The
Circle of
ecosystem.
life.
So would you prefer to be cremated or buried?
Buried.
Now, why?
I will explain to you why, Tom, if you'll give me a moment.
I will.
Now, I, punters and dribblers, have this thought. I want to be buried like on a hill somewhere, right? That ideally...
Mount Simpson. We're going to get a mountain named
Ideally, there'll be a fucking beautiful, quaint green hill somewhere
Yeah.
that is in my family holdings.
Yeah.
Called Mount Simpson, at least colloquially.
Yeah.
And then a hole will be dug, hopefully beautiful, rich soil so the going's not too tough. I'll be fucking thrown in with a seed of a tree, potentially like a willow or something.
Okay.
I get eaten by the seed, I become the tree. Because you can't eat off Mother Earth. You can't fucking have your cake and eat it too, so to speak, and not give yourself back to for others to eat on you. Like getting burnt, you're just turning your energy into heat. You're cheating. And I just think it's a bit uncouth.
Do you know that apparently, though, the way that humans are like embalmed and shit now,
I don't know about getting embalmed. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just like generally speaking,
Yeah.
from my very little knowledge on
embalming.
the fucking funeral home game.
Yep.
But like whatever they do to your body, and they put shit like India, like they put liquid in there to preserve you, I think, because you're until you're ready to fucking get buried or burn or whatever. But like, well, buried. They put something in there where like nothing's eating you, and they put you in a box that fucking, it takes a while for anything to. But
you don't need to be put in a box.
No, there are some now. There are some like more green options. I think where you can like put me in just like some cardboard.
Do you even need that?
I think at a funeral it's a bit fucking confronting to just roll a corpse into a fucking...
Well, I don't think people need to be watching. Yeah, but I get what you mean.
Well, you're at the funeral.
I get what you mean.
Just stick a bloody 2x4 under you, wedge you in there.
Or just like...
Like you're trying to...
like you take the legs, I take the hand, we'll just swing this bloke
swing in.
Yeah, I can understand how that probably look a little confronting. Well, you just go the eco option, Tom. The highly biodegradable box that's... probably got 6 months at best.
And maybe fucking pack your asshole full of seeds. Like, don't just put one in there.
No. Let's not take any chances.
No, fill you up with willow seeds.
Fill me up with willow seeds. Fill me up with willow seeds.
Yeah, I think that's what we do.
Yeah. One more fill.
Yeah, exactly. One last ride.
The willow ride. So that's sort of me. I don't know what David Warner's thinking, but I think... from a cricketing sense, given his stature in the game, I almost feel like he's been mounted on a wall.
Yeah, I think he's been taxidermised.
His skin has been slipped onto some sort of mould.
Yeah.
Much like our friend up there, the stag. Katoni has been slipped onto some sort of mould. I believe that's how they do it.
Yeah.
So too is David Warner, and hung on the fireplace, above the fireplace of greats.
Yes. That's where
Or the fireplace of greats.
Or like on the Christmas tree of greats. Like
on the Christmas tree
decoration.
Yep. Okay, so it's quite a tree.
Oh, yeah, it's a big tree.
It's quite a tree to hold up,
It's a pine. It's a big old pine of fucking of consequence.
Okay, so he's on the Christmas tree of greats, and he is there. I think it's worth fucking reminding the punter and the dribbler.
It's been nice to see everyone put their photos up on Instagram, shouting them out. See, Stuart Broad did it in like one of the most alpha things ever. It's like, congrats, bro. Like, I fucked you your entire career.
Is that what he wrote?
No. But the mere fact of doing it is like, do you know what I mean? It's almost like, yeah, I had my way with you for your entire career. It's that photo. Broad's in the foreground, basically just bitching him already. Like, look at the height difference there.
Yeah. Oh, it's huge. That's a huge
height. A very entertaining test match career, David Warner. I loved our battles over the years. Walking off the SCG is a special way to go. Congrats. And then I just, in the comments, it was like, don't know what you call them battles. You fucking humped the shit out of him.
Yeah, I think battles is probably a bit of a loose term. Well, it's inaccurate, I think is probably a better way of putting it.
But, like, don't you reckon from that, like, it's like all class or class from Brody, I'm like, is it classy from Stuart, or is Stuart just being like...
I think Stuart is...
It's a nice way to seem classy without actually having to be classy. Like, he's getting more out of it, I think, than anyone else.
I think, well, listen, if I'm just evaluating the photo, he's got his hands on his hips. He's towering above him. But David Warner's laughing. So he hasn't got one where his fucking middle stump's gone flying 30 metres, right?
Of course not.
Which would have been probably
uncouth in the extreme.
Uncouth in the extreme. A little, you could almost say tacky. But what he's done is he's got one where they're having a more jovial moment, a rare jovial moment, I think you'd probably say. And Broad, I think, is respecting his career, Tom, but also the fact he's putting it up is reminding everyone that he humped him for his entire career. Yeah. I mean, that's not going to be forgotten about.
Because, like, not everyone's put him up, right? I've seen Sachin put one up, which I thought was cool. The great Sachin Tendulkar, Eddie, in case you didn't. Then it's basically been Australians.
I know you're talking about.
Then it's basically been Australians. So I'm like, for Broad to put it up, the only thing that links those two, other than the fact they played against each other, is that one of them fucked the other one in the ass for the entirety of their career.
Correct.
And so, like, I don't know if any other English have put it up. I'd be shocked if there was many, if any. Shout out to Scribe. That one seems a little bit like it's a not so subtle like flex.
Well, is Warner his bunny?
Yeah.
In terms, like, no, as in globally?
Yeah.
You'd imagine so.
No one has got Warner as much as
has Broad got more scouts from anyone else? Surely not.
No, I don't think so. But I mean, look, he could have, but I don't. They play a lot, you know. But he almost had the record with Warner for the biggest bunny of all time.
Yeah, no, Warner's number one. 17 times has got Warner out. The next best for Broad is Steve Smith, 11 times.
Yeah, okay. So there you go. Big time bunny.
Would have been fucking hilarious if he'd put up a photo of David Warner with like some bunny ears on.
I was going to say, like, or as a bunny.
As a little rabbit.
Like an AI. Make David Warner look like a bunny rabbit and put that up. That would have been so fucking punchy.
That would have been good.
Would have absolutely loved that. But, you know, I think Broad's earned it 17 times.
No, he's earned it for sure.
17 times allows you to put up a photo taking the piss, I think.
Yep. It's a fuckload. But now we're obviously, we just move straight on, right? And basically, as of the 17th of January, David Warner ceases to exist in my mind as a Test cricketer from the standpoint of the Test side.
Well, he's no longer in it, Tom.
No.
So that's you've made a reasonable point there that as of the next Test, David Warner not going to be in it.
Yeah.
Which means they need to pick someone else. Did I hear Steve Smith potentially opening the batting?
He put his hand up.
See, that's caught me off guard a little.
Yeah, it has. But I actually like it.
But is this not the time to be bringing someone else in that opens the batting? Because Steve Smith, worth reminding, isn't who he was.
Yes, I hear you.
He's not who he was.
No, I hear you.
And to send him up to face the new nut, Tom, the ball with all the lacquer, is an interesting one to me.
I read an article today from the great and the powerful Robert Crash Craddock in the Men's Women's Weekly. Now, I didn't write down any of these stats, but you
committed them to memory,
I committed them absolutely, top to bottom to memory. Basically, he was saying Steve Smith's stats when coming in the first 10 overs is averages of like 50 or 60, and then it's like in the first 5 overs, in the 6 overs, like he's actually got a very good average over his career coming in very early when batting at number 3, when he was a number 3.
Yeah, well, Marner said something similar when he was asked about Smith opening. So Marner said on SCN, he goes, Smith averages 58 at 5, 61 at 4, and 67 at 3. So it seems like the higher he goes, the more he averages. He really wants to do it. He wants that motivation. Waiting to bat is not his forte. He wants to get out there straight away.
And they're all reasonable points, but a lot of the information they're drawing from is like 64 average, Steve Smith fucking 100, double, fucking triple, like different guy.
He is only 34 though.
I'm not talking about age. I'm talking about what we've been seeing from him lately.
Maybe he needs a change. Maybe he needs to be up the order.
Well, you know what they say about change, don't you?
It's as good as a holiday.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
That's what they
It
say.
improves your average.
I'm more than happy for Stephen Smudge Smith, a face smudged
Irrevocably at birth.
to go up and to see New Nut and to plunder and to scratch his unscratchable itch by getting out there first. Happy to see it. But he is 34. He hasn't been in great fucking form lately. Should we be bringing in someone that we can, like, you know, roll out for the next however long?
Yep, I hear you. Now, the problem, or at least as I'm hearing it,
The issue.
yep, is that they want to get Baggy Green back in the side. Who, by the way,
as evidenced by the fact that he was out there.
Yeah, I thought that was very unfair, that video you put up of Cam Baggy Green. And I'm glad that people realise it was you and not me. Because that was, and look, obviously you're not a big trainer, not a big athlete guy. I know you like rode apparently, but like, that was a man just coming back from injury. He's just keeping himself prime.
Mate,
Don't go out there and sprint your heart out sort of stuff.
Listen. This is where I saw it. We're at the SCG. We're day 4. Warner retiring. There's been whispers that Smith's going to open the batting. So Green potentially coming back into the side. Understand he's coming back from injury. But he goes out onto the middle.
I actually don't even know if he is coming back from injury now that I think about it.
Whatever. He goes out onto the middle in front of the fucking people on retirement day and starts getting extras in. And all I was saying was that was an opportunity in front of the people on the cameras at lunchtime to send a message, to go, this is how fucking ready I am. I'm going to get out there and I'm going to fucking bury myself. Now, yeah, obviously I'm not a fucking trainer and all these dickheads come in here with like, oh, he's actually running like math fucking centric fucking. I'm like, cunt, woo up. All I'm saying is he comes out onto the fucking SCG. He could have done this in the fucking nets. Nah, wants to come out and do it in front of the people, on telly, wants to send a message. That's how I read it. And I thought if we went out there and buried himself in the hot Australian sun, that says to everyone watching, Cam Green here, absolutely ready to do a job for the nation. That's all I'm saying. And that's how I saw it.
That's how you saw it. That's how the kid saw it.
Simple as that.
Obviously didn't hear about his fucking debilitating kidney disease that he's had since he was a child, and, you know, maybe the training's just about.
Missed an opportunity. Simple as that. He missed an opportunity to wow us all.
Yeah, well, to wow you. And that's not one you should be passing up.
Oh, yeah. Never pass an opportunity to wow me.
Nah.
Because once you've wowed me.
You can stay wowed for a while. It takes a lot to unwow you. But then, yeah, so you get Smudge up the top, Baggy Green back down at 4. That's, you know, I don't hate that. But then I know what you mean. Like, you get an opener in there who can be there for a while. But Smudge, if he goes all right, has a few more years left in him. Got a couple in him, doesn't he?
Oh, if he goes well, yeah. The concern with Smudge, Tom, always was, and you and I, big cricket guys, remarked on this in the prime years, that were he to lose his hand-eye, he's in big trouble because he's all hand-eye.
Is it? They say that eye's the first thing to go. Is that what it is?
I believe so. Strength for last, Tom.
Power, strength.
Power and strength.
Power, strength. What about how David Warner, like, I don't entirely know what's happened here, and I don't know whether you will, Edward. I'd be shocked if Dave does. But his Baggy Green just came back.
Whispers going around. Whispers I was hearing. Boots on ground at the SCG, day 4, retirement day. Whispers doing the rounds that he left him in the room. His hotel room.
And what? So they were just at the hotel?
And he's given fucking Qantas one of the great bashings all time. And then in, some would say, Warner fashion, sort of like, isn't prepared to own it. Again, this is all whispers on the winds, punter and dribbler.
No,
These are all whispers on the winds.
Well, there might be more than whispers. Sydney Morning Herald put out an article yesterday which says Cricket Australia revealed on Friday that a backpack with both baggy greens had been found at the team hotel.
Yeah.
And it's
Which
been
is why they couldn't find it on the cameras.
and it's been widely speculated that it was a case of a prank gone wrong.
A prank gone wrong. Oh, by the boys.
Potentially.
Or was left in the room.
See, prank gone wrong does get David out of it a little bit because he can be like, I didn't fucking have anything to do with this.
You could also argue as well that those rooms get cleaned as soon as you fucking leave, and you would think that they would go, this backpack is obviously been left behind. Maybe get on the blower to the fucking whoever organises the rooms for the team.
Interesting.
Or basically what it seems to have been is it's got absolutely nothing to do with Qantas and Qantas baggage handlers.
No.
Who were given a very public spanking, I believe tagged 3 times in the original post, which some could say
Warner
probably
tagged him
3 times in the same post. You could argue he's probably a little, maybe potentially overkill. Then Chappelle comes in from the back
Oh,
fence.
Chappelle buries Qantas there.
And I think we all get a bit of a we all giggle out loud at that comment. But
Shout out to Chappelle, though. That's fucking great.
then raise a cursory eyebrow, going, "Really, Chappelle? Are we still doling that line out?
All right, listen.
Are you team Chappelle?
Lie till you die, dude. If Chappelle feels it, deny till you die.
I think she's come through the same fucking system a lot of us have, which is deny till you die.
Yeah.
And the onus not on me.
You know what, dude?
Although the courts were pretty,
Well,
unequivocal in their decision.
Balinese court's not exactly. I don't want to get them offside though.
No, listen, I wouldn't be getting the Balinese courts offside. I don't think it's
not worth it. Why? For what? For what reason?
Are you going to die on that hill?
For Chappelle? Absolutely not.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't do it. But back to the deny till you die, I did. Shaggy's early 2000s hit It Wasn't Me came on the radio the other day.
Yeah.
I listened to it fucking start to finish.
Yeah. Well, he's banging on the bathroom floor, wasn't he?
Then she caught me on camera. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
That's someone committed to deny till you die
yeah.
in the face of overwhelming evidence.
Yeah. No, someone else slipped into my house and pounded that broad.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
She even caught me on camera.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
She stayed until it was over.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's good from Shaggy.
No,
but Shaggy knew what was up, and so did Chappelle.
That comment from Chappelle is like Hall of Fame stuff.
And also, you could argue, so does David Warner, who's not prepared to admit anything. Just goes, "I got it back, thanks Qantas." I believe tagged him in the found the video.
So
Found
he
the bag.
thanked Qantas,
Yes.
even though evidence would suggest
Dave checking that for me.
Qantas has absolutely nothing to do with it.
I think potentially behind the scenes, if I'm just going to play it as I see it, steel man an argument potentially, is that
We aren't sure yet.
We're not sure.
We're working on it.
He didn't tag Qantas, but he mentioned them.
he mentioned them.
What did he say?
He said, "I'm very pleased and relieved to let you know that my baggy greens have been found, which is great news. Thanks to all involved, and I'm extremely grateful. Qantas, the freight company, our hotels and team management, thanks you."
I think potentially there was like behind the scenes, potentially an upset Qantas, who I believe sponsors the side when they travel overseas, going, "Oi, 10.2 million you've got, and you've given us one of the great undressings, one of the great spankings all time.
Yeah.
Gonna need you to walk that back."
You guys flying first or business wherever you go around the world, fucking non-stop?
Yeah, and you've just fucking given to us raw.
You've raw dogged us
You've
and
raw
our
dogged
baggage
us.
handlers
Yeah,
who
yeah.
don't deserve it. They've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
raw dogged by Qantas, let alone, David himself.
Yeah. No lube involved whatsoever. Would have been nice if some was used. That's potentially why we've seen a David Warner level apology.
Well, where it was like, I'm going to thank everyone I accused without acknowledging who did it or didn't do it.
And where'd it come from.
Yeah, and I'm not going to tag
Because you'll notice
you.
the hotel was thanked, who I don't think came into questioning originally.
No. But, I'm also not going to tag Qantas after tagging them 3 times in my original post.
No. Why would I do that?
It's such a when you go off too early on something and then you realise you're wrong and you're like, Oh, fuck.
Like a fight with the missus, and then you
Yeah.
cool down. You go, ooh,
Yeah.
got that wrong.
Got that one wrong. Thank you to everyone involved,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to apologise for anything.
But he has found them, thank God.
Thank God, dude.
Thank God. David Warner now has 3 baggy greens.
Someone was saying that could have almost been a ploy just to get one, get a third.
We were saying, do you reckon, what are the chances of him maybe selling the third one? You know, donating it to charity? What do you reckon it's
Well, if you donate to charity, it's like.
What do you reckon he's just going to hang on to it?
I mean, he does have from the photos that he showed us, a pretty hectic trophy room. 3 baggies. Like the fucking holy trinity of baggies. You got your 2 that he never wears, and then his fucking one down under glass.
This is my retirement baggie.
And it's a story. Oh, this one Qantas stole, and then I had to get it back.
Yeah, I got this because Qantas stole 2 of them.
Stole 2 of them, and then...
You know, obviously that may or may not be true, but, you know, it's not a lie if you believe it.
Correct.
As the great
What's
George
your
Costanza
truth?
said.
What's your truth? My truth is that Qantas stole it.
But he'll be missed, David.
He will be missed.
He'll be missed. He goes. He went out there many, many times, punters and dribblers, and just spanked teams.
Well, his last innings was great.
Yeah.
That 57 or whatever it was.
Reverse sweeps and shit in
It
there.
was just getting
fucking-
out there, getting it done, iced the game. Was it nice there being at the SCG?
It was nice being there at the SCG. You know, a pretty. The farewell ovation didn't reach any great like crescendo. I'll say that. No crescendo reached, but it was nice to be there to celebrate a great career, Tom.
Yeah, I don't.
Over a few drafts.
No one was chanting his name.
There's no
were they?
whistles.
Was anyone going like, whoa, no?
No.
I
No
think
chance.
that would have been maybe too much.
No chance. But yeah, nice to be there. See the end of a great career.
And another Sydney test done. Is next year India? Yep. We
India,
need to
then
book that in for the rest of our lives.
India, then England.
Yeah, I'm already booking one of those tickets in, by the way, if I don't already have my own by next summer.
Well, you won't have your own.
No,
So-
I won't. But, you know, who knows?
So you'll need to, well,
Who knows?
maybe gifts now from now on.
What do you mean?
Like maybe like you buy me something nice
No,
in exchange.
mate, I'll pay for it. I'll just pay for the ticket. Secure it.
Oh, you can't.
I'll pay you.
You'll pay me.
Well, don't you have to pay an annual fee for each one?
Yep.
Yeah, well, bang, there you go. Daddy's locked in.
For the test.
No, I'll just pay you for the year's worth of fucking...
Years worth of what?
What, don't you have to pay an annual fee for
Yeah, but you
each
can't have a
card?
ticket. There aren't any available to you for purchase.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to change that.
Right.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to pay you for the test.
Right.
Because that wouldn't be reasonable.
Well, it's unlikely.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to pay you for the test. Though.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying for the test, India and England, the 2 big ones, maybe a gift. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I think that'd show a bit of class.
but are you paying for all of them? Or are you just getting them given
I
to
pay
you?
I pay for 2.
Okay. So a gift might be.
I pay for 2 every year.
Okay,
but
well,
one of them is my wife's.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
And she's not going to give it to you.
No, of course she's not.
No.
But for the cricket.
For the cricket, she will.
Yeah.
Yes. So maybe she needs
Yeah,
a
she
gift.
probably needs a gift, not you.
We actually they got us a gift.
Who?
Ella and Steph for Christmas. It's in the car. You're going to love it.
Am I?
Yep.
Just saw that fucking humidifier that rocked up. The fucking humidifier. The
Humidor.
cigar humidor. Phenomenal.
Jason and fucking Jorge, bro.
Can you chuck it to us, Johnny? Please? Put him to work. May as well.
Cass?
Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Look at this thing, dude. Punch it on that toddler. Now, what's that called again? When they...
Hieroglyphs.
Hieroglyphs, Eddie. Embezzled or some shit? Or like a couple of cigars in there? Now,
Yeah,
have you
that's
smoked
not-
some already?
We smoked one, yeah. Jason and I and Jorge smoked one. Smoked one with Inch of Its Life.
Now, they are maintaining... We were looking at this before, right? Can you look up, Dave, like what temperature or what percentage humidity you need to have cigars at? It's at 50% humidity right now. We're looking a little bit before, but it's maybe like the type of...
So some
Wood?
some humidifiers actually do have like an electrical component that keeps them at like a certain fucking humidity, but like there's ones like that which rely on the material used, like cedars and shit.
Right.
Yeah, it says here 70% relative humidity and 21 degrees Celsius is the ideal condition.
We're fucking 20% down on there. They might
It's a bit dry.
It should be between 68 to 74%.
Yeah, that's dry.
We're at 50 exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Is 50 okay? 50...
Like, they don't feel completely crispy
52?
dry,
52?
but they don't feel...
I mean, it's not ideal. It says the ideal range is 68 to 74.
But is 52 okay? Or is that absolutely not on?
Well, it doesn't sound like it's great, Edward.
Interesting. But listen, it's a beautiful present anyway.
It is a
I don't
beautiful
want to
present.
smash anyone.
No, it's not a criticism of the present. No. It's about, like, what do we do to get that thing to where we need it to be?
Okay, it does say here, if you plan to age the cigars more than 10 years, having a relative humidity of 50 to 55% will allow the cigar to age and not lose its taste over that period of time.
I'm not looking to age it.
We're looking to smoke them.
Yeah.
We're looking to smoke the fuck out of them. We will be backyard blitzing our little area.
Yeah. That'll be a fun little 2024 project. We're going to do a 2024
I'll show
backyard
you. I'll
blitz.
show you in a sec. It's fucking dribbly out there.
Yeah, it's good. Is there anything else cricket-wise that we're sort of missing? Pat Cummins is good. We won.
Yeah, kicking captain hasn't lost a fucking test at home, apparently.
3-0.
As captain, 3-0, 3-zip. Bloke's a fucking specimen, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, he can play cricket.
No, you can. Pakistan were better than I thought they'd be.
Player of series.
Play the series.
Big time stud. Pakistan, yeah, probably worth giving them a little bit of acknowledgement, Tom. They made an interesting series of it.
Made a game of it.
Like, obviously, we fucking pounded them into the earth because that's what we do. We're Australian and we're playing in Australia in summer.
Get used to it.
Get used to it. But they actually made a bit of a fucking fist of it. Like, it wasn't like we just humped them into the earth and off we went. Like, there were moments that we needed to show a bit of chutzpah, a bit of ticker, which obviously we did.
Well, the country boy, Josh Hazlewood, 3 and fucking 1 over. You know what I mean? That was when it was like, we need to turn the tide.
3-wicket maiden?
3-wicket maiden.
Good Lord. That's what it's all about, punters and dribblers.
Yeah.
But they went all right, Pakistan, and credit to them because after the first test, it felt like it could have been biblical.
That Amir Jamal, I don't know why this is for me. Firstly, congratulations to him. Great fucking debut series. Anytime I hear the name Jamal, well, actually, I don't even know if it's any time, whether it's just been with him in this test, I can't help but think about that journalist that was killed in fucking Saudi Arabia.
Was his name Jamal?
Jamal Khashoggi?
Yeah.
Every time I hear the name Jamal, I'm just like, I can't get it out of my head, and I don't know what that's about. It's a me thing, obviously.
You don't go to Jamal Idris?
No.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
I was thinking about other Jamals.
yeah.
I was thinking about other Jamals.
I go to Jamal Idris like that.
Jamal Idris, Jamal Murray, if you're a bit of an NBA fan. Sorry to dunk on you.
Jamal Fogarty?
Jamal Fogarty, Raiders number 7.
Oh, there's Jamals out there. Don't worry about that. Great name, Jamal. Dior, can you look up why it is that Pakistan use their first names, like on the back of their shirts, on the scoreboard and stuff? And then it got me thinking when we were out at the cricket, Tom, around like how it would look for us if we had the same thing. There's just something about Hazelwood's name just being Josh. Josh got a 3-wicket maiden that I quite like.
Oh, do you?
Like, because it's so dribbly.
Yeah, it's very dribbly. I don't.
Like, imagine having Josh on the back of your name.
So
Yeah, I like it too.
So is Bubba Azam, for example, is his name actually Azam Bubba? Or is his name Bubba Azam?
His name's Bubba Azam, isn't it?
I don't know.
But they have the first name on the back. Or is that actually his last name?
That's what I don't. Now I'm all fucking at sea. And is it just Pakistan that do that, or does India do that as well?
No, it seems like there was one, I'm reading more about it, but South Indians may also use their first names. There's a few people that are saying like some of it does come down to preference. Like some players are just like, I'd prefer to have this name on it, but I'm just reading more about it.
Do you know the dumbest thing that I think I've ever heard? Now, this is my opinion here. Reach out if I'm off here.
Like if you if you look up at the scoreboard and it says Pat, just took a 5 for.
But you don't know who the fuck that could be. Pat Cummins. It could be Pat someone else. You might have 2 Pats in the team.
You know what I mean?
Jarch, friend of the show, I've probably ripped him about this before. Jack. He calls your first name your front name, and then your last name, is it back name? Second name?
Yeah.
I don't think he calls it second name.
No,
He calls it front name and back name or something.
I think he definitely says front name.
Yeah.
He doesn't say first name, he says front name, which is particularly bogan.
Dude, that's like the dumbest. That I don't understand.
Well,
like,
it's
because I don't even know,
primary
but
stuff.
it doesn't even feel like bogan. It just feels like stupid.
Well, it's dumb. yeah, it's dumb. It
My
feels
front
like
name.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I wouldn't be shocked if Floyd Mayweather said that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Whether
we
it correlates directly to like reading level.
Yeah. Exactly. Floyd can't read, for those of you who don't know.
So there's
Jack Edward Archdale, bit of a weird one there. Make of that what you will, punters and dribblers.
Yeah.
Is it bogan? Is it just stupidity?
Yeah.
There are a few different reasons. So one of them comes down to the fact that some of them have similar names. Like there's, especially like India and Pakistan, there's a few Shahs, there's a few Muhammad. So you've got Rizwan, which is why they sometimes have their last name, sometimes their first name. But it also does come down to just like different cultural naming conventions. So there's more emphasis given to your name rather than your family name. I don't think there's one specific reason, which is why some of them have their last name and some of them have their first name. It's mostly like, I guess, personal preference.
Look, I'm still no closer to knowing how to say Bubba Azam's name, or if it's Azam Bubba. It doesn't feel right being Azam Bubba.
I think it's Bubba Azam.
So do I. But
Is it even Bubba or is it Baba?
Did you used to watch Baba back in the day?
Yeah, the elephant.
The elephant, the prince elephant.
Was he a king or a prince?
He was a prince, I think.
Well, Baba Azam's name is actually Muhammad Baba Azam.
There you go. So we actually get more confused. We get more confused, punters and dribblers. All I'm saying is I think it would be pretty funny if on the back of Cummins' shirt it said Pat, and Pat took a 5 and Pat got man of the match.
Sam Kerr out of the Olympics.
What's happened?
ACL.
Fuck. That's not good.
It's not good. Could I throw a cat amongst the pigeons? Can I?
Yes.
I can.
Yep.
And I'm basing this off of vague memory and a loose understanding of anything. I felt like we were better in the World Cup when she wasn't playing. Except for that goal, which was obviously one of the best things I've ever seen and one of the best moments in my sporting fandom life. So, like, I love her. What I mean is, this isn't about, like, Sam Kerr shouldn't be in the side, but I love that I'm a fucking Matilda's expert after a fucking few games. But, like, does this give our girl Mary a bit more, like, just I'm stepping up. I'm the main bitch now. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that Mary and her, they complement each other because they play different positions. So...
But I found Mary was never getting the fucking pill. Wasn't that our main gripe was like Mary needs more pill? Now they're trying to find Mary. It's Operation Find Mary.
Operation Find Mary.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I know what you're saying. It's just the fact that she barely fucking played except in that semi where she scored that sick goal.
It was fantastic.
Against England, who unfortunately were too good for us that night, Tom. They just were.
Just
far too good for us. Put us to the sword in the end. Feel sorry for Sam, but it does provide a unique opportunity, Tom, for Mary to elevate herself again, to go up through the gears and to win gold for the nation. That's what we want.
That's what we want.
That's what we need. Mm-hmm. We need gold, Aussie gold, more of it. As much gold as we can get. Now, it's in Paris, so the fucking time zone for us I think is going to be awful, which is great.
Maybe just someone send us over.
Maybe just send us over for the 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and
with our families.
With our families in something really nice, and only the best seats will do.
A chateau.
A chateau.
Leave the family at the chateau.
Nannies.
You and I, we're off to the big smoke to go and fucking cover the Olympics.
Yep. And then, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then we go back to the chateau for a week, and then we come home.
Down south.
Yep. That's right. South of France.
Yeah.
Chateau.
Yep. Escargot.
Chateau de South.
Yeah.
Escargot, yeah. Fucking all that stuff.
All that good stuff.
Champagne.
Correct.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep.
And that should do. So whoever wants to foot that bill, please get in touch, info@hellosport.com.au.
Yeah, send us over.
We will be fielding offers.
Obviously, we're going to need to see the chateau before we can.
We're going to need to see the chateau. Obviously, don't mention off the top. First class is how we like to travel, if not private. Up to you.
Yep.
Up to you.
But up to us.
Send the bombardier. Is that the fucking...
The fuck is a bombardier?
Is that a jet? Anyway.
I feel like a bombardier is like a warplane.
Maybe it is. Send it, though.
Can you... What's a bombardier? I think that's where bomber jacket came from. No, I don't know if that's true. That's just a vibe.
It's the name of a lot of companies.
No, we'll get bombardier aircraft.
Send the bombardier.
Send the bombardier. This could be anything, this thing.
Oh no, a bombardier, or like bombardier as it's spelt, it's a military rank. So it's a person in the military. Equivalent to corporal.
So it's not even a plane.
No.
Maybe he'll be our pilot.
I think there are types
the
of
private
planes
jet.
called bombardier, but they're named after the...
Yeah, we'll get those
rank,
planes up. Let's see what they look like.
It looks like it's a brand of plane. Oh, I think it's a private jet.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Hang on.
Has
Hang
he come
on.
back? Has he come back?
Hang on. Has he pulled this out of the fire?
Our business jets are the most comprehensive in the industry.
Say that again? I missed it.
Our business jets are the most comprehensive in the industry. It's a brand of private jet.
Send them.
Send them.
Send the bombardier.
Send the bombardier with a bombardier driving that thing.
And we'll wear
Flying
bombardier
it.
jackets.
And we'll wear bombardier jackets and drink Cristal. That's the offer.
Or Verve.
And Mudcake. Up to you. We'll make ourselves available. We'll make ourselves free for September, is it?
Yeah.
Anyway, devastating news, Sam Kerr. But the show must go on, Tom.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I'm excited to win more Aussie gold this year, just from an Olympics perspective. Happy to see pumped to see Harry Garside win gold for the nation.
Did you see the photos over the off-season of... Because, we obviously broke the fucking Fowler Cleary news, right? We don't dine out on it. We've let it go. That was last year's news.
Listen, we don't flog a dead horse.
We don't flog a dead horse. The horse is dead. But the media do. And they fucking... Did you see them, getting papped? I couldn't tell this was, one of the great media stunts of all time by them and their sponsor, Adidas, or whether this was legit one of just the most, unnecessary followings of Nathan and fucking Mary. They were just, kicking fucking soccer balls and footy balls at the park. But they were head to toe in Adidas. I know they're sponsored by them, but, these photos were, they were fucking... They couldn't have been more...
That's a media opportunity.
But that video, the quality of that video alone was HD.
Yeah.
And the bloke was at least 100 meters away from him.
That's what I mean. I'm like, do you... It's an interesting world you're wading into if you're starting to do fake shit.
Well, money talks.
No, I know. But, Adidas is hey, can we pretend you guys are just going for
if they're both head to toe in Adidas, head to toe,
and they had a footy and a fucking soccer ball.
And they were both Adidas?
Yeah. Oh, no, the balls weren't. The soccer ball might have been, but the footy was just a Steeden.
Yeah, well, they don't make footy balls. It's just a little...
The quality of the photos was too good, but they had it in the paper they'd papped them.
What boots has Cleary got on?
Adidas.
Yeah.
Hey, they're both Adidas. That's where the ice cream date happened.
Yeah, right. Just making sure. Just
gone off the screen, Dave.
Yeah, this website only lets you show the video, not the photos from the article.
Fuck it. Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, they are headstone Adidas. Mary wearing Nike socks. That's the only non-Adidas thing that there is.
Maybe not.
The Nike socks is a big maybe not.
She's wearing Nike socks.
Are you
she's
sure
not wearing
about that?
socks.
Yeah, in these photos here, she's wearing Nike socks. They're very small, but they are Nike socks.
Well,
look at this, though. Look at this fucking gifted couple. But,
I think they're just having fun.
Yeah, but don't you reckon that's... good. Great. I mean, then leave them alone. But,
They've just gone down to train, haven't they?
Yeah, it says here, the couple believed to be staying together in Penrith travelled to the local oval and battled it out for about an hour, exchanging a few friendly taunts and nudges. Yeah, weird that this photographer happened to be there.
You can't help but be
a
bit of a cynic in this world.
Yeah.
We live in cynical times, punters and dribblers. We just do. But the Nike socks,
The Nike socks, not a good look. Well,
if this is an Adidas sponsored thing.
yeah,
I'm
that's
furious.
what I mean.
No, I think this is just them. This is what fucking athletes do. They go do athletic shit.
Yeah,
I don't know,
true.
but they're both wearing like matching tops and bottoms Adidas kit. Not like I've just chucked a shirt on and I've chucked shorts on. Like I'm wearing my matching Adidas.
They'd get all this shit though. That's the thing. They'd be given all of this. I agree with you, Dave. But like, how can you be wearing Nike socks? Unless she has a sock sponsor.
Yeah, the socks thing. If this is an absolute paid thing, then she's not wearing Nike socks. There's just no way. And I think that all the shit they own's Adidas because they get it all for fucking free and they're not allowed to wear anything else. Well, they're not supposed to wear anything else.
I'm prepared to say that just those socks is enough for me to think that it's just
I've flipped.
young love.
Yeah, I believe in love, Tom.
But then this fucking Jaden Seyfarth media mode is just a real piglet getting down there.
Well,
How the fuck do you even know that's happening?
So it says, see our exclusive pics and video. Exclusive.
So he sold it though.
So, yeah, he must have been notified somehow. He was the only one there that got these photos. So, I don't know if that's through Adidas or just them messaging
I wonder
someone
whether if
being
you ever
like-
got to if you're like a Mary or a Nath, and you know you had a mate who was you saw all this media shit that was like how much people were foaming at the arsehole for you. You had some mate who just wanted to like fucking make some money. You're like, oi, we're gonna go and kick a footy later. Like, just come film us and sell it. Like, you just create money for people out of nothing.
You could, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty tacky.
I'm not saying they're doing that. I'm just saying.
You're saying it's possible. In a world of possibilities, that's one of them.
Correct.
That's what you're saying.
Well, I'm just saying in this world,
Yes.
where we aren't sure this is even a nice little guerrilla marketing campaign.
I'm going to believe in love.
So am I.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here in the second week of January and I'm going to believe in love.
And you know what else I'm going to say is like, don't fucking take photos of them when they're doing shit in public together. Like if they're at dinner, like leave them alone.
Yeah, well, that's not how people operate, mate.
I know, it's wild.
Everything needs to be vlogged and fucking, easy for us to say. I get it. You know what I mean? Everything needs to be filmed these days and it makes me sick.
Ooh.
Yeah, everything needs to be recorded.
Yeah, I know.
These days. It
Everyone's
just makes me
like,
absolutely
it's
sick,
fucking
dude.
ridiculous.
So Jaden Seyfarth is, he's not too old. He'd be he was 20 in 2017, so he'd be mid to late 20s. He's made a bit of a name for himself as a paparazzi guy. He's had some airline bans against him. He's been accused by Russell Crowe of stalking him. So he's like a proper paparazzi.
All right, so this guy's just a
paparazzi.
bit of a sick piece of
He's a
shit.
pap, so he
Yeah.
follows old mate. He's probably got trackers on his car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That sort of shit. Thanks, Johnny. What are you doing, mate? How's your trip been?
People aren't going to hear him.
Put him
Are you
on
talk- you talking to me?
Put him on Dior's fucking mic for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Then we'll
yeah.
go.
Come have a seat. Come sit in the big dog seat.
So what's been happening, mate?
Mate, it's been back for a couple of weeks. Me and Eddie, we had a good night last night on the out in Bondi. Then we had
Last night, did you?
No, not before.
Was that?
Saturday. It wasn't last night, mate.
Oh, Saturday night. Mate, all the days kind of blend into one. But yeah, I've been here for 3 weeks, just dribbling, been at the cricket, and just gallivanting around, catching up with some old flames. You know, man. There's a few of those around, ladies. If you're listening, you know who you are.
Yeah.
Call me.
Yeah. But so as you're the original king dribbler.
I am.
How do you a few people have been sort of like coming at you a bit this year, being like, what the fuck, how does he have that title?
Yeah,
You
what does he do for
What
it?
does he actually do?
Nah, it's
How's he
fair
got a baggy green? Like, what do you...
Yeah, no, it's fair enough. Scotty Bellotti, he's been coming for me. He's the king of memes, but his content, like we've actually been, we messaged quite a bit. He's coming to Vegas. He's hot and horny for Vegas.
Is he coming to Vegas?
Bro, he's coming to Vegas. You don't know this?
No, I don't
Bro,
think I
two
did.
KDs combined. Oh, mate. Recipe for disaster.
Yeah,
it's going to be
it is
huge.
recipe.
So we're excited for that. So
My
Scotty Bellotti,
wife's
excited to see
worried
him.
about John fucking getting me into trouble in Vegas.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, really, Steph is? Mate, the last concert I went to Steph, we went to Ja Rule with Talia Cox years ago. Kaz pulled out. It was me, Talia, and Steph at a Ja Rule concert. Eve, Ashanti.
And they came back.
Bro,
They came back to the house.
So dribbly.
It's ridiculous. Came back to the house afterwards. I'm like, where are you guys all going? Like, fucking
Is she? Because is she worried about you? Because she knows John. She knows
Yeah,
what he's
she's just a
about.
bit of a wild bit of gear, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of gear.
Yeah, John's weaseled his way into our Vegas trip, which should surprise no one.
Well,
Of course.
no, but I'm very excited about it as well.
I'm excited about it.
Having John along for the ride.
Yeah, that's right. Trundle life for John.
Yeah, mate, make sure it's long. Make sure it's a double trundle because I'll be getting birds back there.
Oh,
Surely.
you won't.
Surely.
No, you go
Like, who are you living with? Yeah, three other
you
dudes.
won't.
Go back to
mate.
their room.
No.
Make sure it's a king trundle,
No,
please.
no.
A king trundle. King trundle for the king dribbler.
King Trundle. We're gonna
No, mate. There'll be no fucking.
King Trundle.
There'll be
Come
no.
on.
You'll be sharing a trundle with Tobler, mate. That's all you're
Shit, Tobler.
Yeah, that's
Well, I
hard.
sleep naked, Tobler, so look out, bro.
That's fine. Tom snuck into my bed once, so I'm
Oh,
already
yeah, that's
used to
right.
it.
How did that go
he's,
down?
he's used to it.
It went down like a lead balloon. It was like
bet it did.
second day on the job, and Tom was trying to fuck him.
Yeah, who's this creepy boss? Yeah, that's an HR indictment.
Yeah, we don't have HR though, so we're
Oh,
all right.
okay. Who's head of HR?
Me. So,
No, but I'm pumped for Vegas, fellas. Thank you for letting me chime in.
mate, fucking oath. That'd be
Yeah.
mad.
No, but I think this is my time to announce that I'm actually the VP of socials on this trip.
Yes.
Yes, that's self-appointed. So
Yeah,
anything
no.
social is all
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do
No,
with
you're
me.
coming over as an employee.
Oh, no, yeah, of course.
We actually thought like a more appropriate term would be CEO, Chief Expenses Officer.
Chief Expense Officer.
Yeah, he's our CEO.
He knows how to rack up a bill. You know?
Yeah, I'll be holding that credit card, boys.
Yeah. Fucking
of
hell.
course.
But yeah, no, that's it. You'll be technically working for us if we need to get any.
Well,
media
listen. No, I think it's
accreditation.
part. I think it's part of it is that you need to provide some value.
Yeah.
And that may mean fucking holding a camera from time to time.
100%. No,
Even if
absolutely.
it's on a phone, you know.
Even if it's on a phone.
Mate,
that's
if you've
right.
seen my 21st video, you know I'm good with the camera. You seen that? Remember that video?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you know
I
what I'm talking
haven't.
about.
Yeah, it's fucking it's dribbly.
It's dribbly.
The start's extremely dribbly.
It is. It's good, though. It's good stuff.
What is it, him filming it himself? Or is he editing shit together?
Oh no, it's like editing and shit.
okay.
Yeah.
But it's like them hopping out of a fucking van that's been like Dutchy and shit. You know what
Okay,
I mean?
right,
It's all very.
I've seen some videos
It's all
of
very
John
21st.
Right.
It's very 21st.
You've seen some.
I've seen
videos
some videos of John film. I don't know if it's a 21st.
Yeah, no, that's the one I was specifically mentioning.
Oh, the sauna one.
Yeah, those ones. Yeah, you know that, dog. That's some of my best work.
Anyway.
Anyway,
And then
so
I've
you'll
also-
be seeing a bit more of KD.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, I'm very excited, boys. I think I'm going to get tickets here to the Sphere, to U2.
Is that still going to be on then?
Yeah, so
Apparently,
actually my
extended.
parents, Gabs and Steve, Mrs. KD and Mr. KD, the ones I learnt everything from, my
Mama
man,
and
my
Papa
mum.
KD.
Mama and Papa KD, they're going to be in town. So they're going on the Friday night. So I was thinking maybe we go that night or on the Thursday. But I'll
We got to work out when is the game on Friday or
The
Saturday?
game's Saturday, Arvo, back
Let's
to
go
back.
Thursday because
Okay.
they might be Zoo might fight on Friday night.
Oh, shit.
There's a chance there's like boxing on the win.
Oh, mate. But surely St. PVL could hook us up with ticks.
Well, I would be trying to go for sure, but
100%.
I
Right,
don't
the
know whether PVL's your man. It might be even if George Rose.
Just
but-
depends. It just depends. The boxing fights are very rarely on Fridays in the US.
Exactly, that's the thing. But I'm just like, wouldn't you prefer to have keep that
Options.
free
No, no,
and
no.
just lock in a U2 Sphere show?
Yeah. No, I'm all over that.
Go Thursday.
Go
Go
Thursday.
Thursday? Okay, because I do have that. I've made dinner reservations on Friday night at the new Fountain Blue, the new hotel I try to get us to stay at. It's just in town from Miami. It's called Komodo. It looks sick. Don't worry, boys. It's all good. I've teed it all up. Yeah. It's going to be a sick trip. Can't wait.
Sweet, beautiful. I'm actually pumped.
Yeah.
Tobler will be missing out on all of it because he'll be back in the hotel.
Tobler's going to be working like a dog.
Chained
Yeah,
to
so
an editing
He'll be
desk.
chained.
Fucking nuts.
Chained. Absolutely chained.
Well, that's all she wrote.
Yeah, that's it.
Punters and dribblers.
That's
It's been an
us.
absolute pleasure. I'll see you all a couple of weeks.
Well, on your Zoom, buddy.
Yeah, on the Zoom. That's right. On the camera on the laptop.
Yeah.
Which has been fixed. They did a great job. It's like brand new, but it's not. But it is. But, it's
But
not.
they like, but you.
They just changed the screen, all the fucking
So I thought you bent the fucker.
They just put it in a new chassis, mate. Put a new chassis
Oh,
on it.
okay.
But everything inside still works, so I didn't lose anything.
That's nice.
Thank fuck.
Yeah.
Because we did have stuff on there that
It would have been nice. We probably might be trying to back it up.
it's trying to cloud that up.
Yeah.
Because it'll be annoying having to redo those.
Yeah, that would be.
Shout out the panel, shout out the dribblers, shout out to me and
Yep.
to Tom,
Shout out,
who
fellas.
came in the second week of January, which we didn't need to do.
Didn't have to.
We didn't need to do that. But we did it because
We love you.
we worked too hard. So don't forget that. Don't forget that your dads are just the best in the business.
2024 underway. Let's go.
Bye-bye.
Could you two just not talk anymore?